hexagon.
What's up, guys? My name is Hexagon, also known as Silver, but I'm pretty sure you already know that. Anyway, I'm normally on Tuesdays now, at least. I'm supposed to cover the Linger, but they haven't really been updating anything in game. There's been a lot of fixes, but nothing really worth showing. So instead, down below, there's going to be a link to the what do you call it? The patch notes, so you can read through and see everything they've done. And honestly, they've done a lot of stuff, and I'm really impressed by the work that they've done so far. I mean, this is a lot of coding, a lot of coding. Anyway, what I'm gonna show you instead is what I've been working on in my game. As you can see here, this is the normal world, and normally I would have, well, a lot of apartments on each side here. But I've been working on, programming stuff. So, for example, we have this door here. And when you enter this area, the yellow area here, it opens, and when you go out from it, it closes. That's how it's gonna work. That's not how it's gonna work when it's done. Instead, you need a key card, and that key card needs to be put in a central, which is going to be next to the door here. That allows it to open. And then you can close it from the inside with a similar panel. Right, so I just want to show you what it will look like. Not to the fullest, extent, but what it might look like. Let's see here, so we don't get too much light. There we go. Right, so I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be dark, so just beware of that. If you have a very contrasty display, you might not actually see everything. But anyway, this is the idea. At least you have a flashlight here, and it says we need to build a bunch of objects all the time because we're walking around with this. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, you can walk around like this, and I've updated the sink there, so it actually has, well, not fully though, not fully. And then you have the cooking thing, the stove and oven. You have the sofa over here, the desk with the TV, and a lot of weapons. I'm working on this weapon at the moment, trying to fix it, but it doesn't really turn out the way that I want it. Next is going to be this weapon, and the sword is going to be after that, and then this one is going to be after that. And here we have our newest creation, which is the shotgun. And that's going to be slightly changed. It's going to have a sight here in the front, and otherwise I think it's pretty much done. Then the next one after that is going to be this one, needs to be fixed as well. The knife is pretty much done. This one needs to be fixed. And this one needs to be fixed. Alright, anyway, let me show you what it looks like. So, the underground bases that we have here are basically gonna be sort of like raids. That's my intention with them. So the biggest one is gonna be 20 stories down. There's gonna be an underground base, so you're gonna have to take the elevator or climb down some way using rappel or something like that. So yeah, everything is dependent on how you want to do it. So you walk up to this and it opens. It's gonna be have a bit more motion, but for the moment being, obviously I gotta walk in and walk out. This is what it's gonna look like. And the bottom 5 floors, I don't know if I've told you this, but you have the top floors, they're gonna be lit, and then the further down you get, the less lighting there's gonna be, and the last 5 floors are gonna have pretty much no lighting, so it's gonna be like this. You're gonna have to walk around and guesswork everything. And obviously all these doors are gonna be rooms, different types of laboratories and stuff like that. Whether it be, you know, just a very tiny room with maybe even just a closet or something like that. It's gonna make sense once it's in the game. So you're gonna have typical offices up here. Then further down it gets more and more experimental weapons and subjects and stuff like that. And there are gonna be subjects walking around that you need to kill. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And I just placed these doors here because it's just blocking out. But I'm gonna make this. I call this a crossing, and I'm gonna make a two-way crossing, so it goes from one side there to that. And actually, the seams that we have here, they look pretty okay. But it's not gonna look entirely like this. It's gonna look a bit more sterile, but I'm not sure. I actually do like the way that this looks. It has a very, I don't know, special look to it that I quite like. But again, it might change. It might change. You can also see, let's see here. Here we go. In comparison, we have this crossing here and this here. You can see the difference in the tiles. You have the tiles here, and then the crossing here with the tiles. You can see them there. So, you know, I'm still working on textures and everything else like that. So it's gonna take time before you know, there's anything doable here. Obviously the AI needs to be fixed, and all the weapons need to get, you know, animated and functioning perfectly. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. But good thing is, if you're a subscriber, as soon as I know that I have something working, you're gonna be able to try it, and you can give me feedback on everything. Because I want you guys to be involved in this, whether or not you really enjoy like this type of game. I would like to get your insights on what you think I should change or do something about in the game. But I think this video has been a little bit too long. But I think if you watch this far, it's pretty time-consuming, all this, and yeah, it's just, yeah, it's time-consuming. I don't know what to say. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget I am streaming today, but you probably will not be able to know that. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna stream in 17 minutes from now, and this video is probably gonna be up after I stream, so me naming that makes no sense whatsoever. So instead, thank you so much for watching, and if you watch the stream, it's pretty incredible, because you can now see in the future. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching again. Give it a like if you liked the video, and leave ideas and stuff like that in the comments. I like to listen to them, so you can do that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Come on, man. 18th place. We can do this, guys. We can do it. We can get to first. I hope so.